Hi, I'm Ron. It's my lunch break. Gonna talk about demonic possession after doing hallucinogenics. Don't do it. Why? Well, it's kind of like this. Imagine if you had a car, real nice car, and you just go into a neighborhood and you just go, hey, everybody, I'm gonna be leaving my car here for a while, and the keys are in there. In fact, I'm gonna leave it running. And could you guys watch it for a while? And then the car surprise is gone. That's kind of like possession. And then maybe the cops get it back and it's banged up, wheels missing, maybe used in a robbery. You're like, oh, but why did they do that? And it's like, well, because you left it in that neighborhood where you know crazy happens. That's kind of like demonic possession. Now, for the most part, uh, when you do drugs, you don't get totally possessed. That's where you black out and someone else is driving the car. Um, I have seen I've seen it here and there. Maybe even experienced it myself when I was doing LSD. Wasn't fun and caused some damage. And then when I gave my heart to Jesus, what it is the difference is you're in the right neighborhood, you meet the right person, and you're like, hey, I don't so much want you to drive my car, but can you help me get from point A to point B and not wreck, and uh, and maybe even be some good company. That's Jesus. That's His Spirit in us. Now there is a cooperation, so it's not possession like a hand in a glove, but more it is walking with someone, and God will talk to you. He'll guide you, convict you for good and bad, and also encouragement, stuff like that. Whereas with possession, it's just you're getting taken over. There is oppression, which is you like. It's kind of like that scenario where I'm saying you have a co-rider, someone riding shotgun and they're grabbing the wheel and they're trying to make you wreck. That would be oppression when you have thoughts and feelings that are just whacked out and you have no control over them and you don't know where they're coming at and it's difficult fighting them and maybe you're having success at it. That can be demonic oppression. Now, there's mental illness, which is a totally different thing. It's not spiritual in nature. It can be effectively treated with maybe drugs from a psychologist or psychiatrist and counseling as well. But that there's no spiritual component. The spiritual component I'm talking about is when there's another critter in there and it ain't you and it's not just some sort of psychological process you need to work out. There's something else like a splinter, like there's something else that you don't want in your life. And that can be in the name of Jesus, get out of my life. And somebody's trying to call me. This is Jasmine. I'll call you back, Jasmine. Uh, so you want that out of your life. And possession can be easily dealt with by, whatever it is, the crazy, you cut out the crazy, stop the drugs, uh, you stop whatever activity got you into that problem and you do the next right thing. You do the moral and ethical things biblically. And then starting a relationship with Jesus where you let him into your life. And when he comes in, he is light. And so wherever there's darkness, he gets rid of it. And the hallucinogenics oftentimes can let these entities in and cause problems. And so this is just me saying, all right, if you've got an entity, it's in the name of Jesus that you command it to leave. And it's biblical principles that when you operate that way, they also align you with getting them out of your life. And then the right people as well, people that know God and have God in their own lives. Birds of a feather flock together, and they can help you uh, shove the junk out through prayer and other things like that. So the hallucinogenics do open us up. It's not that the hallucinogenics open us up to the spirit world. It's not that they are spiritual, these drugs. It's that we are. So watch out who you're letting drive the car. So, and there's hope. If you feel like you've got someone else tugging on the wheel, in the name of Jesus, you stop, and then you pray peace over yourself. And the flip, flip the script on, if you're always feeling angry, then you bless those that curse you. You pray for those who spitefully use you. Do good. Uh, you just figure out, and if you feel unworthy, if it's, let's say it's depression, figure out if you're feeling rejected. Forgiveness is a big one. Forgive yourself, forgive others, accept yourself as God accepts you, and then also receive God's acceptance. So that's just a little bit about hallucinogenics and possession and how not to be possessed, and you can get repossessed by God, and then he buys you hook, line, and sinker, and you are free forever, which is nothing but fun. So with that, it's just a little quick talk about possession and hallucinogenics. Eat right, get sleep, exercise, take your vitamins. You'll just know God. You're going to feel great. It'll help you be better. And the Spirit of God can possess you in a cooperation way. It's not possession like handcuffs. It's more like a dance or just, it's in cooperation. I wish I could explain it better, but it's very agreeable and enjoyable, and that way it's you're being led into life more abundantly, and that will be what the fruit that it bears. Like different trees have different fruits. The tree of life bears fruit that was Jesus, and you will look and feel like Jesus. So that's how you'll know when you're doing it. And if you want that, that's my spiel on how to get there. So I'm gonna go back to work. Happy, what is today, Wednesday? Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.